You go what?
Go wee.
What does going wee mean?
Go
Go wee.
Ari.
I was actually kind of considering having the piano here to just like play stupid stuff at random moments. But with the amount of equipment that we have, that doesn't seem feasible unless we have longer wires for everything. Say it again.
Where are you running?
Why are you running? You ready to start, sir? Oh. You ready to start, sir?
Go.
You ready to begin the stinking chaos that is the show? The show? Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of what you've done here today? Cody? Are you just gonna flip off the camera the whole time? Cody? My man, are you good? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the CodeO-cast. It's over. This is done. This is all that we wanted to do today. Cody just wanted to set the whole stage up to flip off the camera. And if that ain't the CodeO-cast, I don't know what is. But anyways, my name is Omar, and I am here with.
Benjamin Franklin.
I don't think they heard you. I don't think they heard you.
Good, Anakin, good.
Cody, are you okay?
It's your man, B. Frank. What?
Are you okay?
No.
Why not?
When am I ever okay?
That's a good question. Are you
Also,
are you normal, not okay, or are you worse, not okay? Because you're coming here with an all-black look, and you have a hood on, which is, more than what you usually do, because usually you're pretty extra. The diabolical laugh is not making any sense right now. Can you explain yourself? Can you explain?
So, a lot of things are actually as normal as they are.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because as soon as I walked out of our apartment, I see the Domino's pizza delivery guy at the door, and I see Eladio at the door, and I'm just like, oh yeah.
Oh, we need
things
Eladio
never
here.
change.
Yeah, we need to set
The first thing I see walking out is just Eladio with a pizza delivery guy at his door. I'm like,
we need to get Eladio here, but I need to change up the setup to accommodate for 3 people again, because this is a 2 setup.
Especially not just 3 people, 2 people and a large person.
Yeah.
We're small.
Yeah.
Fucking tiny.
We're not small. We're the British.
We're fun size.
We're the European small. You know how like over there, like in let's say in the UK, like McDonald's
We're the Mexican average.
McDonald's sells even smaller cups over there. Like their small is smaller than our small. That's how small that we are. You hear that? We're not American small. We're UK small.
We're Mexican average.
Sadly, I think, you know, actually, there's some parts of Mexico where the average is the American average. So we're not even Mexican average.
We're Asian average.
You know what? Yeah, there you go. And we get confused by them sometimes.
Yeah.
I've been called Vietnamese before.
I've been called Japanese before. Actually, no, someone asked me, you can't be Chinese. You're either Korean or Japanese. I'm like, wouldn't you like to know, other boy?
Who said that?
That was at Lynn's when I was in the front. It was some old guy coming in saying how he's traveled the world and shit. And he's asking me, like, why do I want to be with just one person when he was my age? He was, like, rooming with, like, 10 different chicks all at once and shit. He was telling about stories of his glory days, right? And he's like, also, are you, like, Japanese or are you Korean? Because you look like one of those two. Can't be Chinese. Hell no, can't be Chinese. I'm like,
what do you tell him?
I didn't say anything. I'm just like, I'll leave that up to you, man. I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
Hey, I believe Filipino. I mean, that's they're basically
telling me he does not look Vietnam. Some 80-year-old guy watching just got flashbacks from looking at your face.
You just on the other end of the screen, he's doing the 1,000-yard stare or whatever it's called. We just took that man 60. Wait, was it that 60 years ago? It's 60 years ago, right?
I cross-eyed myself for that shit.
I'm. Last time I checked.
See this.
What happened? Oh. You can't really see it because of the glare. You can't see it because of the glare.
No. Okay.
Anyways, Cody, we spoke about this yesterday, but I really liked your reaction when it happened. So there's this little thing going around online.
It's called lasagna tiramisu. I've never heard of it. It's kind of gay.
No.
Especially because it looks like rainbows. What?
So have you heard of spa water?
Don't you fucking dare.
Have you heard of spa water, Cody?
You know, I never saw that on TikTok until you fucking brought it up.
Yeah, because it's been popping up too much on my thing. So, for those who don't know, for those who don't know,
you're on fucking normie TikTok.
I am, and that's okay. For those who
I'm on a weeb and degenerate TikTok. It's amazing here. You guys should join the dark side of TikTok. It's fucking great. You see a bunch of stupid shit, and it's amazing. Or really cool people in cosplays. 10 out of 10.
I feel like, sadly, you can still go deeper in that rabbit hole, but you're right in the middle where it doesn't get too toxic yet, but it's fun. It's still fun, but it's not too toxic yet.
The only like kind of thing you don't want to see from there is cringy people who do thirst traps, and it's like, it doesn't work for you, man. It just doesn't work.
To each their own. Anyways, so for those who don't know, there's some people out there calling refreshments made out of different fruits or different foods.
They call them agua frescas here.
Yeah, but they're calling them spa water. And I love it because the first instinct of people who actually are like selling aguas frescas and all that is to make fun of them. Like pretend to be a normie person walking into an establishment and saying, "Hi, do y'all have spa water?" And then the lady just trashing it was like, "¿Qué? Aguas frescas? Yeah, your spa water. I've heard it's so good for the body." I'm gonna tell them to leave if one day I get a customer that asks me for spa water. I'm gonna tell them to leave. And I would think you would think that they're not that common down here, where everyone just calls them aguas frescas. But there's got to be some memer or some idiot who thinks they have the courage to ask that in a public space. And I'm gonna be the first one to say no.
It's gonna be a Gen Z dude.
I know.
It's gonna be a fucking Gen
I
Z
know,
kid.
and I'm waiting for it. I don't want it to happen, but if
It's-
it does, I'm waiting for it. I could just say no, and
It's
I'm not giving it to you.
It's that one Gen Z kid that still plays Fortnite and trash talks people on Fortnite.
No, it's that one trash kid who defends the original Fortnite because they're not good at the no build Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So basically, the kids who are not good enough to play COD.
Fortnite is just COD now without the building.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's just how it
It's
rolls.
literally just COD.
It is
Like
just
free
COD.
roam COD.
Well, what more do you want it to be? I mean, people were complaining about the building.
It's COD on one giant map and only one giant map.
What more do you want, Cody? It's perfect for kids who can only understand one map at a time.
You know they're trying to lure people in with a goth GF waifu. Fortnite.
It's the
I saw it on Facebook.
It's the perfect,
Hang on.
most digestible game to fit into any audience. Is just how it works. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It looks like something you'd be into, though.
I like this.
Yeah.
But it's Fortnite, so no.
So I hate this. No, it's that homie where it's like, I like it, Picasso. And then you see the sticker that says Fortnite on it. Get this out of here.
Get this out of here.
Get on.
It's a really good character design, though. It
You
really
want
looks good.
you want to show camera?
They're not gonna be able to see it.
Oh, okay.
Plus, they got the glare over here too.
That's true. That's true.
They're not gonna be able to see it.
I see.
Well, posting and editing. No, I'm kidding.
No, we
don't
don't.
edit
We don't
these
edit these.
anymore.
It's been forever.
We're not about to start again.
I'm going
it's
to
a
your
really-
work and ask for spa water now. You better not. I'm gonna tell you no, and I'm gonna politely yet firmly ask you to leave. But
you know,
yeah,
it's kind of true though.
what? No, cool. Well, yeah, explain what you're talking about.
Bulma caused the Saiyan saga by wishing for a husband.
When did she wish for that?
Fuck, what episode was it? I know for a fact she wished for a husband. With
Was
the
it in the
Dragon Balls.
original
I think it
Dragon
was-
Ball
yeah.
or like
It
Dragon
had
Ball
to
Z?
be- It had to have been either late original Dragon Ball
Yeah.
or very early Dragon Ball Z. But it was
Yeah.
somewhere between that transition of Dragon
Yeah.
Ball to Dragon Ball Z.
Uh huh.
Because shortly in the after, like the first, like literally in the first episode, it's just, oh, Goku training. Oh shit, there's a guy who's an alien.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's Goku's brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Saiyan Saga. Like
Yeah.
that's literally the first thing of Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to have been like during that
Somewhere.
transition.
Yeah.
I just can't
Somewhere.
remember what episode it was.
So it
But
was
she
the end
did use
of
Dragon
OG
Balls to
Dragon
wish
Ball.
for- It is implied because fucking Krillin at some point used it to wish for hair.
Yeah.
And they do it off screen, so it is heavily implied. Also, another thing is Bulma used the Dragon Balls to make herself look younger.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Are you happy about that though?
What?
Are you happy about that? That you can just wish whatever you want and it'll just magically happen?
Dude, if that was the case, all my student loan debt would be gone, and I wouldn't be struggling right now.
That just said, is that a challenge? I'm like, go for it.
You will. You fucking will.
You will have to guess when I'm there in the first place, and
He
even
fucking
then,
will.
you have to wait for me to get busy though.
Monday and Tuesday in the mornings
You don't gotta
from
out
11 to 4.
Me. You don't gotta out me like that.
Wednesdays from 11 to 4.
Yeah,
And Sundays from 4 till close.
you're almost right, but that's close.
Did they
enough.
take you off for Sundays?
No, it's
You
the
still have
same,
Sundays?
but no, you just got it wrong. Like one of the days is wrong, and all of it is right,
Yeah.
except for one day.
Oh, Monday?
Yeah,
Monday 4 till close and Sunday 4 till close.
God
Tuesday
dang
and
it.
Wednesday 11 to 4 in the morning. I said 4 in the morning.
4 in the
Yeah.
morning. It's just gonna be me at the
It's
drive-thru
just
window,
you.
and I'm just like, "Hi, I make the food, I charge you, and I give you your drinks. I do take 30 minutes to do all of it, so you're the one who wanted to come at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, we came here just for the spa water, sir.
Get out!"
Yes, spa water.
I just like squeeze lemon on top of tap water.
No, you just
Here you
squeeze.
go.
No, you just squeeze lemon and aim it for their eyes.
All right, no, I'm trying not to get fired, but imagine it's just tap water with a little bit
Who's
of
gonna
like.
know? Who's gonna know?
It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. I
Oh,
doubt.
boy, oh,
I
boy, it's
doubt.
3 a.m.
I doubt the fucking manager is gonna be there at 4 in the morning.
Like I
we all
said,
know he wants to fucking leave.
It's just me.
Yeah. So who's gonna know?
Yeah, who's gonna know?
Who's gonna know?
Will you know?
No.
But
I mean,
there's
I would know because you would tell me,
but there's cameras though.
and I would call it justified.
But there's cameras though.
Does the camera point directly at the car when they're at the window?
No, it
Exactly.
points at the window from the inside out.
Just block off that camera.
I'm not that tall, and even if I got on the table, I can't reach.
Spray paint. Vandalism. 10 out of 10.
Why is violence your first choice?
Because it always is.
It should not be.
That's how I grew up.
That's not. No. Stop.
That's how I
it.
grew up.
That's not.
Violence is
That's
always
not. That's
violence is always the answer.
That's not justification for it, though. You're like a guy who goes into an interview and says too much.
Tell that story. Tell that story. I started fucking laughing when he said that shit.
All right, so
It's great.
So we're always hiring, because we always are, because everywhere's hiring. There's never enough. Yet when we have enough, they don't want to staff enough people. Anyways, there's this gentleman that walks in. He's got a straw hat with a Batman logo on the straw hat. Upon further, I forgot about that. And upon further, I looked second time. He has a Batman watch as well. Like the strap
He just came back from fucking Six Flags.
I don't know, but he even has a.
He has a Batman electric guitar.
It was so whack because like his uniform is a mechanic uniform with his name on it, and he just told me that he just finished working at Church's. Well, I'm so confused. But this guy walks up to me and says like, I don't think I speak y'all's language. Already starting off on the wrong foot. And he's just like, but do y'all speak English? And I'm just like, I speak English. And he was just like, all right, cool. Are y'all hiring? And I'm just like, yeah, we're hiring. Okay, because I'd have you know, I'm a hard worker. I'll work for you anytime, any day. Just let me know when to start, and I'll work as hard as you need me to work. And he said, I actually used to work at Church's, but I stopped working there because there was a manager change, and the new manager that they had there hated me just as much as I hated her. And this manager talked smack about me so much that after she fired me, she was spotted around my community. And I'm like, what is she doing in my neighborhood? Why would she be there? Turns out, I found out that she was talking smack about me, that I was harassing other employees. And I'm just sitting there like, why are you telling me this? This is way too much information.
The only thing this dude said was, yes, I speak English. And this dude proceeded to fucking go off.
Yeah, I hadn't even given him the application yet. I was still standing in the spot. I was about to take off and go hand him an application, but this dude literally leans too far forward near me that I can't walk to where I was going to go and get the application. So now I'm just listening to this guy go off about his story, I think incriminating himself because he goes off and saying, that manager has no right to be in my neighborhood talking smack to my neighbors about me. I didn't do whatever she claimed that I did. And I'm just like, okay, dude, okay. And so he finally pauses, so I have time to go around the counter and see if we have applications on the clipboard. We don't, so I go to the office, and it happens to be the day that our supervisor, it's not even our manager, our supervisor is working as the manager that day. So this guy actually got lucky. Any other good worker who would want to get an interview day of with the supervisor, that was the perfect day. But we had to get the weirdest guy to come in on that day. So as I'm away, my coworker tells me that this guy was telling her the same story, and apparently talking even more. And so I hand this guy the application, and he's still trying to talk. He's like, oh, okay, thank you so much. I just want to remind y'all that I am a super hard worker. I'll work whenever y'all need me. Just let me know when I can start, and I'll do the best job ever. Proceeds to sit down, fills the application, asks me a couple of things about it, how to fill it out. I think that he's done ranting. But he actually gets an interview there on the spot, which is more than what I could say for other people who come in and leave an application. This guy actually got lucky and got an interview on the spot, which doesn't really happen a lot. But supervisor sits with him. And let's say you're the supervisor, and I'm the guy. Supervisor sits holding the application, and he's just like, all right, so tell me about yourself. This guy proceeds to do this. Yeah, he leans into almost the supervisor's face, and the supervisor's just like, okay. And he's listening to this guy rant, and they're almost basically done with the interview. Oh, okay. You're just gonna turn around now. they get up out of the table, and the supervisor's just like, all right, no, yeah, all right, cool. We'll just I'll hand this to the office, and we'll give you a call. And then the guy's just like, I'm a great with people. I'm amazing with people. Look at my teeth. They're pearly white. Walks away. Tries to leave in his car. His car breaks down. I feel bad for that guy. He's not getting the job. And then his car breaks down. Another customer had to help him, like passing cables to jumpstart his car. And then afterwards, our supervisor tells us that when he said, I will call your previous jobs for reference, and he was just like, don't call them. They're crazy. Don't believe anything that they tell you. Yeah, I don't think that guy's getting hired anywhere if he keeps going on like that. That was the perfect example of giving way too much information on the interview. Way too much information, Cody.
I think it's a joke, man. I don't think it's a joke.
Can you enlighten the people
I
of
don't
what
think it's a
what
joke.
the joke?
So in the league that I was in playing football,
Semi-professional football?
yeah, semi-professional football at that. They announced some new teams. One of them is from Houston, and it is spelled SEAMEN.
I'm guessing in relation
I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to think about that real quick. SEAMEN.
I don't think they thought it very well. I think someone just proposed it. They thought it sounded like a cool name, and then they didn't see it in writing until later.
So their logo was an anchor.
Was an anchor or is an anchor?
It's an anchor.
It's an anchor. I was like,
Their
okay.
logo is an anchor.
Yeah.
And it's the Houston Seamen. And they just released the power rankings for the league too, like their predictions as to how good each team is going to be. And the Houston Seamen are on there. So again, that further solidifies my point of I don't think it's a joke, man.
I don't think so either.
It's
Also,
so sad.
Someone's in the chat said that person seemed pretty sus. The person applying them, I'm assuming they're talking about. I was like, yeah, they're really pretty sus. And then someone else said that what a try hard. I'm like, I think that's the definition of trying way too hard. Also, if you have nothing to hide or nothing to fear of what other jobs are going to say about you, why would you divulge those that information that could cost you future jobs? Why would you talk that much about everything? So I'm just like, either the guy did it and he's ashamed and he's trying to prevent other jobs to know about what he did, or he just doesn't know when to shut up. I'm hoping that he didn't do the bad things that his other managers claimed that he did.
Where is the chat?
At least now there's a perfect example of saying too much.
It is interesting. It sounds sus.
Someone just said, "Where do I join?"
Hey yo, I wish I knew, man. I would join the Houston Seamen in a heartbeat as long as their uniforms are all white.
I mean, if you're okay with commuting all the way to Houston for practice,
Seamen,
Ben, then I don't think they should have an issue with you joining.
Seamen. I really
hope.
hope their uniforms are all white, man. I really hope they are.
Well, considering that the logo is blue and black, I don't think it's gonna be all
It's gonna be all white with like a little hint of blue, probably. It looks like the fucking Dolphins, probably. Who knows?
Who knows? Because I mean,
Seamen.
some professional teams will have like sub teams, like B teams in like B leagues, right? Sometimes they'll do that.
Seamen. Yeah, like how the Vipers are a sub team of the Houston Rockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
The G League, the Gatorade League.
Is that what that stands for?
G League, yeah, it's Gatorade.
Oh. Code no, please.
Seamen.
Sir, you better stop whatever you are doing.
Seamen. All right, guys, it's a Seamen ASMR time.
No, you better stop. You better stop. And I will make you stop, sir.
Easy.
Easy.
White with tails. Come on, easy. Yeah, white with tails. That should be their uniform. See it. Seamen ASMR. Let's go.
Why'd you wake up and chose violence today?
When don't I?
When you're sleepy?
So what you're basically proclaimed is that I either wake up and choose violence or I'm asleep.
Maybe. I mean, the most at peace I've ever seen you waking up was when we took the road trip, and even then, you just woke up straight to the shower, grabbed a cup of coffee, and that's the most upbeat I've ever seen you in the morning, ever. Because before, I always see you super pissed that you live another day of life.
In this day and age, in this economy, who wouldn't be pissed?
This man wakes
We're
up.
gonna talk about economy.
This man wakes up like if he was a freaking like undead zombie. 90-degree angle. Hangs his head low. Takes one deep breath. Gets up and proceeds to hate his life for the next 30 minutes until he's actually awake. But no, the day that we have a road trip, this man, I got time. Shower, come back out, has his cup of coffee, drinks it. I'm ready to drive.
Yeah, because I need coffee to survive.
Then why don't you make yourself a cup of coffee in the morning if that seems like that's what you need?
Cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Wake up in the morning, cup of coffee.
Cup
Go
of
to sleep,
coffee.
cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Ah, yes. Only your boyfriend. Semen. Semen. Welcome to the Semen ASMR, guys.
You better stop. You better stop right now. You better not.
This is not getting monetized.
Oh, I don't think it ever will be. I don't think it ever will.
Will we ever get monetized on anything? Who fucking know? If you subscribe right now, we can get monetized and we can afford rent.
Hopefully. Imagine just making rent off of a video and just being like, I made rent today. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Dude, what if by some miracle I end up writing a fucking book and then that's how I make a killing? With just that one book alone.
Who are you going to kill with a book?
I make a killing. Like a lot of money.
Oh.
For that one book.
So you know, like To Kill a Mockingbird, where the author just wrote one book.
Semen merch when?
And she got rich off of that.
Semen merch when? If you guys recommend any companies, we could get some semen merch out to you in the next maybe few
I don't
months.
think we'd be able to do that because it's already trademarked by someone else. Also, it would make it even funnier.
Those are not trademarked, by the way. Because how many teams are called the Predators? Exactly. There's a Little League team called the Predators. There's this team called the Predators. There's probably another fucking team called the Predators. There's a high school called the Predators somewhere. I forgot where. But it's in another state. Up north. Their uniforms are green.
The name Predator is not a good name.
The Kings, too.
That's a good name.
The Outlaws.
That's a good name.
The Ravens.
That's a good name.
The Seamen.
That's not a good name. They should go back to the drawing board. They could have just called it the Mariners, the Swashbucklers,
The Marinators.
No, the Marineras, the Mozzarellas,
fucking Italian football be like
the Munster cheese, the stuffed
Alfredo.
the stuffed crusters.
Fettuccine Alfredo, let's go.
The deep dishers.
Omar, we should pool our money together. Make a team called the Fettuccine Alfredos.
Can we call it the deep dishers?
Because we like to go in deep. Let's
no,
go.
Shut up now. No.
Yeah, Predator's not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you don't understand how bad a thing or an idea is until you throw it out in the world, and then you regret calling yourself
Browns. The Cleveland Browns.
That's not good either.
It's kind of slightly racist.
Cody, do you have hope for your favorite football team anymore?
Our best QB ever just retired. So,
Cause
we did draft another QB who might be good. At the same time, one of our receivers has a fucking ego.
Yeah. Cause when I first met you, and after meeting you, getting to know you a little more, I learned that you really like football because you played football and you grew up with football, and then that you really liked your Steelers. God dang it! Stop breaking my stuff. But then I never after like about a year or two, I never heard you talk about your football team ever again. So I'm like, dang, this guy gave up.
They're going through a rough patch.
Who's going through a rough patch?
Team. Oh yeah, there's a school in Texas where their mascot is called the Cotton Pickers.
Yeah, we were on the way to a competition in Houston. I think it was I want to say it was Houston. We passed by. It's called Robstown. They make their economy out of cotton. So they picked the mascot out of their leading money maker in the whole town, cotton picking. But I don't think anyone thought of the name of the town till they did it. So
Alex, I swear
Not
to
good.
God, if you had any part Japanese in you, you would have been the Axis powers. Because she has German and Italian, so all she needs is Japanese, and she'd be the Axis powers for World War II.
Cody, I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm choosing way too much violence today, and I don't know how I feel about it. I do not know how I feel about it.
See,
Stop.
you know, at first I did think it was a joke.
Yeah.
And then this happened, and like, it might not be a joke. I really hope it's not a joke. So I could have something to laugh at.
Would you ever get to play against them though?
If I was in the Kings, but the Kings already have like a shit ton of members and shit.
Yeah.
So that's probably not gonna happen. What the fuck?
Whoa, what's
Oh, there
going
we
on?
go.
What's going on? What's going
I
on?
thought the volume was
No,
shit.
no, we broke it. We broke it again.
Did you actually break it?
No, we're good.
Damn, dude.
No, don't turn yourself up that much.
Why?
Cause then you don't hear what I hear.
I passed this. Go ahead into Corpus. We almost went to Corpus, but we were broke.
Well, I mean, when the
It's $40 to
when
go
the-
to the fucking aquarium.
when the entrance to the aquarium costs $40,
Insurance?
when the insurance to my spleen costs $40,
when my freaking life insurance costs $40.
when the entrance to an aquarium costs $40
Per person.
it doesn't sound so fun. Just so I can see a fish who's sad that can't go anywhere but a couple feet.
I think it's the biggest aquarium in Texas. That's probably why it's $40 per person.
That may be, but I feel like we spent less doing other stuff in San Antonio.
Also, I still have my fucking captain's hat from the USS Lexington. I got it a long time ago.
Does it still fit?
It's adjustable, so probably.
Is it yellow now?
I don't know, man.
It's been that long. It has
It's
to
in
be
a
yellow
box.
now. Well, if it's in a box, then maybe it didn't get yellow.
It's in a box.
I feel like that's the saddest thing when
It's
you
in
don't
my hat box.
when you don't
which is
really-
a collection of all my old hats and my dad's old hats.
when you don't really take care of like stuff that's white, it gets yellowish, and that's just sad because you're like, oh, this
Just bleach it.
What?
Just dunk all that shit in bleach, and then you drink the bleach, and then
No,
10 out of
wait,
10.
no. Why are you gonna
Wait,
drink
wait,
the bleach?
wait,
Why are you gonna drink the
Wait,
bleach?
and then everything looks white around you after that, because you're in
Because
heaven.
I was about to say because
'Cause
you're
you're in
dead. Because
heaven.
you're dead. I don't think the bleach has nothing to do with that.
If you lived a really good life,
Yeah,
no sins whatsoever,
yeah,
perfect person,
yeah,
but you drank bleach,
yeah.
would you still go to heaven or would you go to hell just for drinking bleach? Because technically that is a sewer messiah. That's a sewer slide, technically. You're the Jesus man, you know this.
I don't have the answer for you right now, but I can always just do some research and I'll find out. I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure it's not right.
In your religious opinion, would you end up going to heaven or would you go to hell just because it's technically a sewer slide?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't have the answer.
Because we always have evangelists saying if you do one bad thing, you're going to hell.
No, that's not how that works.
I saw a group of evangelists when I went to the taqueria the last time when you were there and you didn't see me. It was funny. I was on my way
How
to the
could you tell that they were?
They had signs and shit.
Oh,
and they're
okay.
all like shouting at the cars and stuff. Like, Jesus loves you, motherfuckers.
No.
They didn't say the motherfuckers.
Yeah, no,
part.
I don't think they would say that.
They're like, Jesus saves. Jesus loves you. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And there was a red light at that thing too, so I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah,
So
I
what
don't.
the fuck?
I don't think some of those churches realize how ineffective that is because, like, I mean, yeah, having signs and all that is nice, but like, the whole point is to talk to people, love them, and through that love, show them that Jesus is the right thing to go for.
But does Jesus save, Omar?
Yeah. That's kind of the whole
Does
point.
he save
That's
your
kind of
heart,
that's kind of the whole
your
point.
soul,
That's kind of the whole point.
your anus?
No, not really. Because if anything, the body stays, and it's just your soul that goes to heaven. So the rectum is nowhere involved. So
I like how you had a genuine explanation to that too.
there is no involvement
You
of
treated
the
it like
of
it's a genuine question.
there is no involvement of the behind area. So there's no reason to worry about that, sir.
So for all you guys wondering about your anus when entering heaven, he now has the explanation for it.
You don't need it. Well, it's not. Well, the whole point is
Planet Uranus.
well, the whole point is that you're never gonna be hungry. You're never gonna need sleep again because you'll just be eternally happy, doing praises and enjoying your time with Jesus up there. That's the whole point, you know. So there's no need for food, digestion, what happens to food after it comes out. And there's no need for that, you know.
You know, if you ever want to get with a science nerd,
Yeah.
and they ask you what's your favorite planet, just say Uranus and then wink with finger guns. 10 out of 10.
No, you do the snapping finger guns.
No, you do the Alex one.
No, you do the sad snapping finger guns where you can't really snap your fingers. They're like you do the noise
back
click
away slowly. Also, speaking of sad, you want to know something, sir?
Yeah.
There's a thing in at the island called Sea Turtle Inc.
Yeah.
I went there on a field trip during
Yeah.
my elementary school days,
Okay.
and excuse me,
Oh.
and we saw a turtle that was missing one of her flippers,
Oh,
and it was very sad.
that is sad.
But you know what made it disturbing?
Yeah.
They gave us a puppet show to show us what happened. So it was a bunch of little kids just sitting there looking at a puppet show with a shark puppet and a sea turtle puppet with Velcro limbs. And they just like show the fucking shark go. And while that's happening, you just look in the back and see her like try to move her little nub where the fucking flipper used to be. You just see, but she's just swimming in circles, and it's so fucking sad.
You want to know what happened to me one time in elementary school?
You went to go see the cotton pickers, and they told you to pick cotton.
No. So
Did I ever tell you about that racist field trip that I saw online? Where it was
No.
a black dude in Alabama, and they took him and a bunch of other of his classmates into the fucking field, and then told them to pick as much cotton as they want. So they all picked cotton and put it in the bag, like they gave them like a little Ziploc baggie, right? This is in elementary school, and this dude is making a video, and he fucking like, and he's explaining this shit. He's like, I never realized until now how racist that was. So they send them to a cotton picking plant, tell them to pick as much cotton as they want. They put it in the bags. They didn't even get to keep the cotton at all. They just took the cotton from them. So they got free child labor in Alabama.
let's walk away from that terrible story.
It was horribly racist,
And let me tell you
especially
something.
because the majority of the class was African American.
Let me tell you something dumb that happened to me in 5th grade. So one time in 5th grade, they took us to a corn maze, right? They took us to a corn maze. And right before we actually got to go and have fun at the corn maze,
I got lost in a cornfield, and that was terrible.
they gave us this little presentation of, oh, look at all the joys you can have at the corn maze, at all the activities that we have here. We're going to show you everything that we got. There was several pictures taken, because what your kids did this year, because they were going to make a slideshow with the songs at the end of the year. So I was picking my nose while they were taking that picture.
I have to see this picture now.
Oh, I don't know where it's at. It's on a DVD somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. So I was picking my nose, and while everyone else is very attentive to the presenter talking about what you could do at the corn maze, and some people were just naturally looking at the camera because they noticed they were taking a picture, cut to little me just going, with my face literally looks like this, and I'm picking my nose. I'm digging in there. And it's in a DVD that they burned all these pictures and everything into a DVD. They handed to every member of our graduating class from 5th grade to 6th grade. There's also another picture where I'm hanging off of a playground and I'm just looking off into the distance like if I was a pirate captain.
I remember you saying that a long time ago.
I think that was also around the same time where I had a friend who proposed to another girl with a ring pop.
I salute that man.
He was immediately yelled at by the teachers as soon as they saw him doing what he was doing.
You know what? L to the teachers, man. L to the teachers.
Saddest thing though, that girl moved away a year later.
Damn! Damn! This bitch got a free ring pop and didn't reciprocate. God damn!
My man said, "You want to marry me?" She was like, "Sure, I'll take the ring pop and leave."
God damn!
Cut to
dude.
Omar picking his nose at a corn maze and looking off into the distance as this man
Benjamin
gets
asked if he
rejected.
found gold.
I mean, I gotta go back a few years, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I mean, there was probably something in there I couldn't reach, which is probably I was going so hard on it.
L teacher. Yeah, this bitch moved away with a free ring pop, guys. Let that sink in. All you men out there wanted to propose with a fucking ring pop, it's not gonna work. She will always just take the ring pop and run.
The more I think about it, fifth grade.
That's a symbol. This symbolic of some shit. I don't know.
It was so weird because all this stuff happened in fifth grade, and it was at a new elementary school that I went to. Because the elementary school I went to before,
Oh, mine was in third grade.
from fourth grade all the way to kinder, I was in one elementary school in a different district, and because I got bullied in fourth grade, I got switched schools to a new elementary school, and that's where all these weird stories started coming up. In the old elementary school, nothing ever happened. In this one, we got the ring pop, we got the taking pictures in bad times. We even had one kid who we I think I had him for a class, and we talked a little bit, and then my mom already started taking me to church by this point. So I was like, I'm a Christian little boy. And then he was like, oh, nice. My family's Christian too. The very next day, he comes with a couple pieces of candy. He's like, my mom said to give you candy because you're Christian. I was like, nice. Little Omar was just like, being Christian is cool. I get candy. None of this stuff happened before these years. It was in fifth grade that all this weird stuff started happening. You know what else happened? One time we were running in back from recess. I was running in by myself, and I had a pencil. I was running like this, and I tripped and I almost stabbed myself. Well, I poked myself on the stomach, but I almost stabbed myself with my own pencil.
That's some Final Destination shit right
there.
there.
Yeah. Fifth grade was weird. I ain't gonna lie. Fifth grade was a little weird.
What the fuck?
You ever had something like that happen? So how was your fifth grade?
Some dude scared the crap out of me, so I punched him in the face.
Sounds like par for the course. Sounds like par for the course.
He legit appeared out of this fucking shoulder. He's like, I got scared. I'm like, oh shit. I legit did the back fist thing that you see in movies.
Yeah.
And I hit him right in the fucking nose, and he was crying, and I got in trouble for it. I'm like, what the hell am I getting in trouble for? He's fucking scaring me. It's not my fault.
So you punched in reaction.
I punched in reaction, yes. I got so fucking scared. I was just like, oh shit. I even said, oh shit, I'm sorry. And I was the one that got in trouble.
Yeah.
Fucking gay.
Yeah.
Shit sucked.
Just like when a kid defends himself from the bully, they both get in trouble.
No. When a kid defends himself against the bully,
yeah,
they only punish the kid, not the bully.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
School systems do better.
Yeah.
I will fucking deck I'll deck you in the fucking nuts.
Wait, no.
If you punish my kid for getting bullied instead of the bully, I will fucking punch you in your face, and I will shove a pencil into your shoulder.
That's a threat.
That is a threat.
You better stop. You better stop what you're doing.
I will go John Wick on your ass. You think killing my dog is bad? Wait till you see what happens if you punish my kid.
I feel bad for... I just feel bad. I don't know for who, but I just feel bad for someone. Whoever future someone you're going to harm in the future, I just feel bad for them. Like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be the kind of guy who supports, like, teachers and everything, but you're going to hate the principals.
Someone said facts. Let's go.
You're going to seem like the kind of parent who hates principals, but really likes the teachers.
Dude, the fucking, like, school district, I just saw this today, was, like, getting rid of the principal that was there when I was there.
Really?
The one that I called strict ass, that put me on a fucking blacklist pretty much, even though I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah, they're getting rid of him. And then there's a bunch of fucking people that I graduated with, and some that like graduated before me, and some that graduated after me, and they're all like, "Oh my God, no! They're trying to take out this really awesome principal." I'm just like, you guys, he never wronged you guys. I'm not signing this fucking petition. He never wronged you guys. He never put you on a fucking blacklist for no reason. Little piece of shit.
Oh,
I don't like school systems because they're all fucked in their own right, in their own way.
but for a few years, you were dead set on teaching.
Oh yeah, no, I'll play nice. I'll play nice and I'll be a teacher. I don't give a fuck. If it gives me money, sure, I'll play nice with them. But in secret, I fucking hate school systems. I hate the way they run shit. It's fucking terrible. Also, yes, they would do the same. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Are you proud of yourself right now?
I don't know, man. Is there anything of me to be proud of at the moment?
Well, I don't know.
I don't hear a reason, so I'm gonna say no.
That's for you to tell me and for me to find out.
Ah, yes, the cat. Oh yeah. Also, I didn't tell you. When Tiptoe did not show up when I fed her during the day, or
Tiptoe is his cat.
yeah, it's a stray cat that I pretty much adopted at this point for free. One night I was feeding her, she never showed up.
Yeah.
The next day I was feeding her during the day like I normally do. She didn't show up. So I'm like, something better not have fucking happened to my cat. I swear to God, if something happened to my cat, I'm going on a fucking stray animal genocide.
That's not good.
And before, when Bianca brought up the fact that the cats would bully her away from her food, so they can eat her food instead, I was like, I swear, if I find a cat and it's bullying my cat, I'm gonna drop kick it into the fence, and if it dies, I'll just chuck its body in the dumpster. No one's gonna care.
Well, sorry, someone just said that happened to me in 5th grade. I screamed at someone who pulled my hair, and I got in trouble.
Yeah, school systems are shit.
Yep. What are the cameras for then? Anyways, go on.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm not above killing a stray animal if they hurt my cat.
So what?
My cat is my child.
What ended up happening to the cat then? It just showed up at some point.
At some point, it did show up outside. I'm like, oh shit, there you are, you little bastard. Get the fuck down here and eat. And then cut to me finding out from Bianca that, oh, your cat. No, it was either you or Brie that told me. Oh, your cat was in the fucking laundry room.
Yep.
I'm like, who the fuck did that? My cat could have died.
Due to my irresponsibility, I never closed the door of the laundry room properly, so it couldn't have been me. I don't know if you remember, but the door to the laundry room closes on its own. It does. Like, I'll be in there, I'll be like moving clothes from the washer to the dryer, and this freaking door is just like, yep. I know that there's no light bulb in this room, so here we go.
With me, it never closes. It either goes it goes all the way up to halfway, but that's it. It doesn't close fully.
It has closed on me.
Damn.
I hate that door. But yeah, his cat was also in there today, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I gotta see this shit. I look inside, and I see the fucking cat is in there because the door was open. And I knew it was you that left the door open because I was awake at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I heard you go by. I'm like, I don't feel like getting up right now.
I've made a decision to not close that door ever again to avoid that from happening. So if it gets in, it can get out on its own.
Yeah.
I'm not closing that door.
I'm like, you motherfucker, why are you on top of the goddamn washer?
It probably likes the ride when he goes do those washers that start like jumping side to side.
It's probably really warm in there and it likes the warmth. But at the same time, if it gets too hot in there, the cat could die. So I'm just like, well, shit.
I don't think it knows that though.
It does not know that.
All right. That's not good.
Again, this cat is still a baby. It's
Yeah.
younger than Reagan. It was probably the day I first saw it. It was probably like maybe 3 months old.
Yeah.
Maximum 4 months, but definitely not 5 months because Reagan was 5 months when we got her.
I mean, you just built it his house. It's mock house. It's Mark 1 house. You know what house we're talking about, Cody?
It doesn't even use it.
Explain the house.
We got 2 cinder blocks and a little like screen thing that you normally see in Windows, and we put that together.
And it's bowl, like it's food.
Its bowl is in there.
Food and water.
There's no
bowl.
bed or anything. There's no other walls that are blocking it. It's just 2 cinder blocks and a little awning.
It's okay. We built it in a cave with a box of scraps. That's where we all start with Mark 1, and then we move on to Mark 2. What's Mark 2 gonna be?
I don't know, man. When can I afford some fucking wood and nails?
Well, I thought you were just gonna say we're gonna put a bed in there.
Shelter first, then comfort.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
It's like moving into an actual apartment.
So you're still planning to build the shelter?
If I could afford it, yeah.
So
I've built shit before. Actually,
what have you built?
I've built. Well, when I was a kid, I would get like wood and nails.
Yeah.
That like just spare shit that we had lying around.
Yeah.
And then, this is probably very irresponsible on my parents' and grandparents' part.
Yeah.
But I was a kid with an actual fucking hammer and actual nails, putting together 2 pieces of wood. I made a T.
And that's where we all start. That's where we all start.
Yeah, and I wanted to build more. I was gonna build I was building, like after I made like a kind of T-ish thing.
Yeah.
Because it was like a little bit off, but the longer part was over here.
Yeah.
I put another one there, and I was making kind of like a doorway. I was gonna make like a little house eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I never got around to that, and I still don't know where that thing is to this very day.
Oh. Well, I'm sure it's eroded by now. It's been pretty long.
Yeah. It's so funny.
You know, it'd be really cool if you made Tiptoe's house that's a little elevated. You know how it's those
It's
what's it
basically
called?
a dog house, but on top of the cinder blocks.
Yeah, basically like that. Kind of. I was about to say like the little trailers, those trailers that they have them on cinder blocks, something like that. Because that way, if there's ever a reason that she would want to like have more shelter, she could just go under the cinder blocks. And if she just wants to go to her home, it could be inside the home. It'd be a nice little home.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like a trailer house.
But are you a trailer house?
No.
Are you trailer trash?
No.
Would you ever be?
I don't think so.
Damn.
I don't think I'd ever want to live in one.
It's actually not that bad. I spent the night in one once when I was at Sam Houston State.
Well, that's fine, but I don't think I'd want to live in a trailer park. Doesn't sound like you'd get a lot of privacy, though.
Yeah. Plus, I have too big of a collection to live in a trailer house. If I didn't have as much stuff, I would be down to live in a trailer house.
What's that noise? Oh, it's your finger. I keep hearing. Oh, I lowered myself. There we go. You are non-audible to the audience right now. Dang it, I can still. Haha. I am in control of the show. Don't.
10 out of 10.
Okay, I thought you were turning it up all the way. I was like, no.
You want me to?
I mean, wait. All right, go for it.
Damn, dude. Damn.
That's not good. That's not good. Anyways, now that we just busted our audience's ears / speakers, whatever they're using to listen to the show.
All right, hang on. What do we make?
Give it a second.
I'll help you get her a little cat bed. Hell yeah.
If you
What I do is make necklaces. You do more than
start a GoFundMe to get her a shelter. If you want to donate to get this cat a shelter.
Dude, I would start a GoFundMe just to fucking pay the light bill.
Just put a picture of yourself like a few years ago, and you just like a peace sign, just like help this degenerate pay his bill, pay his light bill.
So if you guys don't know, the restaurant that he mentioned earlier, we both used to work at there, and I say used to because I just quit. Bunch of bullshit that I don't want to get into. But also, yeah, I make necklaces too. This is something you guys didn't know about me.
Cases you do more than me. Ah,
I make necklaces as well.
You could sell necklaces.
I make keychains too.
You could do a side business making arts and crafts, or I guess stuff that is worth to people.
Someone's ears are fine.
You ever thought of that? Why you ever thought of that? Why don't you go to Hobby Lobby, invest a little bit, and then you make a little business making necklaces for people?
I don't have enough money to invest.
Oh.
Like I said, I barely have enough for rent, and I'm not even sure about the light bill.
Well, once you get a little bit,
we just got the Wi-Fi bill in the mail today.
Once you get a little bit of footing, you could start a little side business. Everyone has to have a little side business these days of how expensive everything is. One job is not enough, sadly. It's just how it is. You either gotta do something on the side to get your like side hustle. Everyone's gotta have one. You know, because you got your real job, then you have your skill that is not good enough to get you living in life, but is good enough to get you some cash on the side. You know, we all need to have that little thing.
You know, if Bianca didn't have that job,
yeah,
I would be Twitch streaming in there.
I know you would. Just be like some people and just live stream yourself sleeping. Because some people are actually popular for that, I guess.
You have to be a hot chick to do that. You have to be a hot chick.
Yeah.
And basically underwear, but it's clothes.
Yeah.
It's not a sports bra, but it's like really, really like close to one.
Yeah.
And then just have an ass and have boobs, and then boom, you can do it easy. Or if you don't have either, just be really skinny, and then boom, you can do it easy.
But you're really skinny.
I'm a guy.
There's chicks out there who like skinny guys.
I'm not gonna live stream myself shirtless and in my underwear sleeping.
You sleep shirtless?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to
But
say.
for guys, if you want views, that's the thing you got. It's basically OnlyFans without the nudity.
What if you live stream yourself just having
Being a Houston seaman.
no. Okay.
Seaman live streams
okay.
when?
No.
Once it gets
No. Okay, hear me out. You make a live stream where the whole theme is
seaman.
no, the whole theme is like imagine this. The title is An Evening with Codes. The set and the whole premise of the show is
I can't afford one.
is you destroying or making fun of Reddit, stupid Reddit posts.
I've been wanting to film Reddit for the longest fucking time.
Well, why don't you freaking do it?
Because we have that chick over there working as a government agent.
Well, you could do it at night or something. I don't know. I just envisioned this little set with
She's
like
always asleep when
with
she's
like
not working.
with like a sign in the back that says "An Evening with Codes." It's just you on a table, a small table, and you're just opening up a laptop and you're just live streaming from like your phone or something, and you just pour yourself a drink. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's just an evening with Cody where you just trash talking posts that you see online, and you attract a big audience. Am I wrong in saying that would do pretty well? I'm not. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that would pretty well. You have a pretty good personality. You know, you're pretty funny. You know, people like that. You look like an anime boy. You know, that stuff like that. You know.
Hey there, guys. Welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet.
That's
Today
someone
we're
else's
making fun
intro. I
of
don't think you'd be
fucking
able to do that.
Reddit.
I don't think that would work very
Today we're making fun of
effectively. It just sounds
Reddit
like you
today.
would be ripping off someone else's stuff. You know.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet. Today we're gonna be looking at this guy who looks like an oversized human fucking thumb. You know those guys from the Spy Kids movie, those thumb guys? Yeah, this guy looks like a genuine human fucking thumb. That was an actual insult that he said, by the way. It was great.
You okay there?
Thumb.
Stop, please, with that word. What word are they talking about?
Semen.
Oh, god dang it! I'm still.
You
waiting.
had to ask. You had to ask.
I'm still waiting for another necklace since I lost my heart charm.
Yeah, she lost the heart thing that was on her necklace.
Dang.
Kind of gay, man.
You should have sent a picture with a fake tear being like, "How could you?"
It's the sad music that plays in the back when they're like silence. No, it's the sad choir music, the one that's in that meme where it's like silence wench. I do not wish to be horny anymore.
Oh,
I just want to be happy. There's like a sad choir in the background.
freaking Newt meme.
Yeah, that one too. It's like
Just quietly staring while that music just starts appearing.
they made that a filter. I just want you to know.
I don't.
It's a TikTok filter.
I would have gone in my life perfectly fine without knowing that information. Thank you.
If you do like a certain thing with your face, it goes Newt.
Please stop.
Tell that
Like
to the
the
TikTok
commenter
people.
says, please stop.
It's like the TikTok people always do. Tell that to the TikTok people.
Do you remember when
Hit or miss was a thing? I
No.
remember that
Do you
era.
remember when I first went into TikTok and the first TikTok I got was I see you at the movies.
We never filmed that, by the way.
Those were the good days where
You said we
it
were gonna
was-
film it, and we never.
we never
filmed
did.
It.
But it was funny because it was just someone off in the distance. You zoom in at
You
at
see
them,
them coming closer.
you see him coming closer, and it's just like I see
Centuries
you
combined.
at the movies. Why are you
Centuries
singing?
combined.
Why are you singing a Power Rangers theme song right now?
Protectors of the light.
Defenders gonna fight. Do 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 do.
Power Rangers roar. Dino Rangers. I don't fucking know.
Score.
Score. Damn, man. Become a Power Ranger today, and you too can score. 10 out of 10.
Now with the costumes they sell at Walmart, freaking muscle pads, making these Power Rangers look like they were bodybuilders when they're just the slendest of bodies ever.
Literally, I could be a Power Ranger with the body that I have.
Yeah, you could, but you're not the right height, so sorry.
Have you seen the new Super Sentai?
Huh?
They literally have a midget as a fucking ranger. It's great.
Oh, I know.
The little black wolf ranger.
Yep.
I'm accurate height for that one.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I could be Dawn Brothers.
Yeah. The thing is, actually, the newest Super Sentai.
And there's a giant gay flamingo ranger.
I know the newest
so
Super.
fucking funny.
The newest Super Sentai series are so wacky. I don't know how they're gonna adapt them and make them like American friendly when some of them are so wacky and they're running out of normal ones to start using because they're about to finish. I think they just finished the new one.
It's very
or they're
terrible
gonna-
CGI. I just want to say that.
Or they're gonna finish it this year. But the thing is, the ones that they have left to adapt, they're not as standard as they usually are. So they're either gonna have to film a lot of new footage, or they're just gonna have to start from something from scratch because it's. Some of them are really extremely wacky. Go ahead and read that, sir. What's going on?
Just how they lost the charm.
Oh, I think I lost it at McDonald's the day
It's,
I got
it's
back.
always at a McDonald's, guys.
It's always at a...
Everything happens at
McDonald's.
McDonald's. There's a one shooting that happened at a McDonald's like many years ago.
Uh-huh.
It was
A
terrible.
lot of stuff happens at a McDonald's, sadly.
Yeah.
What's your favorite McDonald's order?
Also, you know what's like just happened at a Burger King recently?
Oh, what?
So, people didn't know this, but it was staged. Like
Yeah.
the people that were there in the Burger King
Yeah.
didn't know that it was staged, but it was staged. The manager was an actor. The employees were like normal employees, but the manager was an actor.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they had a little kid eating it, or like a teenager dude eating in there, and then they had 3 teenagers who followed him go in and bully the crap out of him, and nobody intervened at all to help the bullied kid. So, and this is where it gets interesting. So everybody in that restaurant, since nobody intervened, they all had really like squished burgers.
Yeah.
Like their burgers were just a mush of bread and fucking meat. Like someone actually squished them.
Yeah.
They complained to the manager, and the manager was like, "Oh, did you order your burger bullied or unbullied? So if I bullied that burger, would you say something?" They're like, "Yeah, of course I would, because that's my burger." And it's like, why didn't you say anything to the kids who were bullying that kid? I was like, damn. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Social
Yeah.
experiments can either be really good or really bad. Most of the time, they're really bad because
Most
they're
of the
just
time they are
pranks.
really bad.
Because they're just pranks. They're not really social experiments.
Some dude freaked out. He's like, "I just want my damn burger, man." I'm like, "Well, did you ask for bullied or unbullied? If you saw me bullying that burger right there and smushing it, would you say something?" "Yeah, of course I would. I paid good money for that burger." "Well, why didn't you say anything to the kid who was being bullied?" "You say you would say something, but you didn't." Exactly. But again, that goes back to the classic thing of Genevieve syndrome.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's the bystander syndrome, where people will watch like literally a murder happen right. That's how the term Genevieve started, because it was a chick with the name Genevieve. I don't know if it's her first or last name.
Yeah.
But she was being murdered in front, like she was first being attacked in front of a whole bunch of people. Nobody did anything, and she escaped. Then the same dude later on murdered her in front of a whole bunch of people, a whole crowd of people, and nobody did anything. And it all goes back to that. It's like, why don't people do something?
No, they expect someone else to do it, but no one. If
If
everyone,
everyone expects
if
somebody
everyone
else to
thinks
do
that
something,
way, no one's gonna do anything.
yeah.
Also says, I don't care about what you are talking about. I scratch my ear. Also, yeah.
He looks so confused.
I think that's his face like 80% of the time, though.
There's moments where he looks so fucking old, and then there's moments where he looks so freaking young.
Yeah, it just depends on this mood, I guess. And now he's sleepy. He just yawned.
Man is 9 years old.
Man is 9 years old. Exactamundo.
Dang. 9 years old, and he's still a master.
What? And he's still what? And he's still what?
Look at him.
What about him?
He's licking himself.
Yeah, so what of it? That's what dogs do.
You know, if you're a dog, you can get away with so much.
Yeah.
You can leave a dead thing at a door, and people will just be like, "Oh, that's adorable," and then throw the dead thing out.
I thought that was more of a cat's thing with birds.
It can be both.
I think I've heard more that's more of a cat's
It's
thing.
more
though.
with cats, but it's also with dogs, too. Especially hunting dogs.
I've heard that
There's a
dogs do
dog-
that.
There was a dog one time that brought a dead cat to their owner's door, and the owner was just like, "Oh, that's nice," and then like it was like, "Ugh."
Kill of the day.
Yeah.
Look, owner, it's the kill of
You
the
can
day.
Get away with murder if you're a dog.
It's like it's
You
the
can
kill
get away
of
with
the day.
public master. What?
Well, no, you can't get away with it if it belonged to someone else. Because if it belonged to someone else, you can
Yeah,
press
you just have
charges
to be
against
smart
the
about
dog.
You just gotta be smart about it.
Yeah, but
Make sure you bite off the collar.
Yeah, but you weren't. The dog's not smart enough for that. You have to be involved in that kind of stuff for it to be smart.
But if you were a dog with the knowledge you have right now, you would technically be smart. Look, someone's dog did that.
Yeah, but the thing is, dogs are just not that smart.
But if you,
they're smart enough to experience feelings, but I don't think they're smart enough to do some conscious decisions like we are.
That's what I'm saying. If you were a dog, but you had the knowledge that you have right now, then you would be smart enough to get away with it.
If I was
your human brain as a dog.
I was a dog and I had my human brain, I'm not doing any of the stuff that you're insinuating.
I would. 10 out of 10.
You would kill a cat, even though you love cats.
I'd kill a bird.
All right, I guess.
Kill a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Kill a skunk.
I think
Kill a chipmunk.
I think you'd end up losing against a skunk because the skunk's just gonna spray you. And I don't think you would win against a skunk.
Bob and weave, motherfucker, Bob and weave.
I don't think Bob and weave works when it's a spray.
No, the one thing you can't kill is a fucking porcupine.
Why would you want to?
Exactly.
Just leave it alone.
Exactly.
Just leave it alone.
That's the one thing you can't kill is a porcupine.
Just leave it alone. Leave porcupines alone, people.
Name something that begins with the word pork. You pine.
He said, Cupine.
We were watching like Family Feud videos.
Like highlights.
It was so great.
They were really great. Most of them were phallic related.
Name something that would be better if it was big. A penis.
Or that lady who was just like, Steve, I know this is a PG show, but...
You probably lay that thing down in bed. He was like, oh my... Like, as soon as she said, I know this is a family-friendly show, he was like, oh no.
The whole audience is like...
Oh no. Oh no. Ew, skunk. Exactly. Just bob and weave and you won't smell bad. Or if you already smell bad, then well...
The weaponized... It's what? It's a weaponized cat or weaponized... Is a skunk more related to a cat or a dog?
What is more related to a squirrel?
So, the weaponized rodent?
Yes.
There we go. Weaponized rat.
You ever want a capybara? A capybara is the world's largest rodent.
I know. And they're like a giant hamster.
Yeah.
But no, I would not want a capybara.
Why wouldn't you want a capybara?
Because I think the only cool thing about the capybara is its name and nothing else. Because if it had a different name, I don't think anyone would care.
Also, I saw a funny video of an old man slapping a gator with a pan.
A what?
So an alligator came up... I don't know.
Oh, it's the alligator who comes up on his property and just like, get on, get, and smacks it with a pan, and the alligator's like, and then walks away.
Yeah, the alligator just fucking walks away. He's like,
get on, get off my property.
It was funny. I'm like, only in Australia, of course. Of course, it's fucking Australia.
I thought you were gonna say Florida.
No, it was Australia.
Australia.
It's...
Whoa, no!
There you go.
Oh, we're back.
So it was funny because it's a really old. He didn't even swing it hard or anything. It was like.
It just kind of happened.
And it fucking like walked off.
Yeah.
Can't bob and weave with a skunk.
Yeah, you can't bob and weave with a skunk.
Just take the brunt end of it if you want to kill. A skunk you can kill depending on how much fucking willpower you have.
Yeah, but its main defense mechanism makes it so you don't have the willpower.
That's why if you have so much willpower that doesn't affect you, then you can kill it. But if you're too much of a coward, then you will back off with a skunk.
I think you're a coward enough to be stopped by a skunk spray.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brother, you a cow.
You were just called out by your lover. She said that's not how it works, babe.
Yeah, you still get sprayed. You have to deal with the smell. But if you have enough sheer fucking willpower and the sheer amount of drive to go for it, that won't stop you.
I thought you were gonna say if you have enough tomato soup in a tub, it's all gonna be okay.
What the fuck?
Don't you watch TV? Like as a kid, that was the #1 solution to getting sprayed by a skunk. You take a bath in tomato soup in order to get the smell away.
Yeah.
You ever seen that as a kid? That's classic like TV show trope. Or TV show drama where it's like, oh, we're at a park, and it's like the start of the episode, and then one random character gets to the bushes because they lost a bar or something, run into a skunk sprays them, they're like, ew. They spend most of the episode being like detested for stinky, and then at the end they finally cave in and they're taking a shower or just like they're taking a dunk in tomato soup, and then everyone's like, oh well, and then it cuts to commercial, I guess. or cause the credits, cause sitcoms
You
and
know what
stuff
I
like that.
remember?
What?
Watching South Park, and then they made a transgender episode with fucking Macho Man Randy Savage as a trans woman. And he won every single women's event. And anybody who said that it was bad, he would call them like sexist against women. It was funny. South Park is not afraid to be out there, and we love it.
I wasn't allowed to watch those kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I
Power
don't.
Rangers are for the devil.
Well, no,
Power Rangers are demons.
My mom sat me down one day in the living room.
You're watching that Tokyo Ghoul. You're a fucking Satanist.
That wasn't around yet. She said, like, I've seen this preacher, and this preacher says that these certain cartoons, most of them were like animes, they're from the devil, like Dragon Ball Z and all this kind of stuff, Pokemon and all that. And she was just like, I just want you to make sure. I know you watch a lot of Power Rangers, but I just want you to look it up. Is it demonic or anything? I'm like, I don't think so. And then I looked it up in front of her just in case, and I was just like, well, no, there's fan films of people making like edgy Power Rangers or Power Rangers that are more violent than the show. But aside from that, no, they're not from the devil. That's why I was allowed to watch Power Rangers, because it was innocent enough. And all you do is just hit rubber monsters. I don't think that could be really demonic.
That just reminds me of the fucking like mom from Waterboy. She calls everybody the devil.
But yeah, that was an experience. Like having to look up if Power Rangers was from the devil, and me just being like, "Phew, it's not." I can watch Power Rangers.
Didn't you tell me how she felt about your Tokyo Ghoul back?
Oh yeah, she was like, "Why are you always getting backpacks of that ugly looking character?" And I was just like, "It's just a character that I really like." And she was just like, "I don't know, it looks pretty demonic to me." I was like, "Mom, it's just a backpack." The Dragon Balls will make you find Satan's Dragon Ball. Oh jeez.
And worship him.
God dang it.
Probably said this back then.
What does NP stand for?
No problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing no problem with a lowercase NP, not with an uppercase NP.
It's like shouting, "No problem, motherfucker."
There was no exclamation mark though.
It's in capitals. There doesn't need to be an exclamation mark.
Sometimes when I see all caps, I don't take it as screaming until you put the exclamation mark. Because even then, if you put everything in a regular sentence, as long as it has the exclamation mark, I can tell that you're not screaming it, but you're saying it loudly.
What if I put Omar, get your ass downstairs in capitals, but with no exclamation point?
Nah, you'll be fine. Because that's just the kind of energy you give off anyways. So it wouldn't be much of a surprise, And plus, no one ever really calls me through message. Everyone just screams my name throughout the house, and I'm just like, coming.
It's like, it's for NPR. What's NPR?
I don't know.
Define NPR.
No pickles.
No Puerto Ricans restricted. What?
No pickles.
Hold the R.
In restrooms. No pickled restrooms.
No pickled raisins.
That's a thing?
I don't know.
Pickled raisins are a thing? I hope not. I hate raisins and I don't like pickles. So the combination of both is even worse. Hold the R? What?
Pickled raisins. Pickled golden raisins. Yeah, it's a thing apparently.
I wish I had not known that they were a thing.
Yep.
You telling me they just dried up a grape and then put it in pickle juice?
Yep.
Why? I don't even think that sounds good.
Rigs.
No pickle rigs.
Your mic looks like a pickle rig. Like if you cut them in half and only use the bottom half.
I guess, but wouldn't the pickle Rick have the texture and all that and stuff? I guess so.
You cut him while he was Cucumber Rick.
That means he's not sour.
Yeah.
You
don't like sour. I saw your face when you had my sour candy. You don't like sour.
I had very fond memories of my mom calling me to the kitchen, and she has a plate full of slices of cucumber with tajin all over them. Best snack ever. Not as healthy as it would be if you were to just eat cucumber slices on their own, but delicious nonetheless. I should do that more often because it's a good snack. It's pretty filling, slightly healthy, but not that much. Have you ever tried that cucumber with tajin on it?
No.
It's pretty good. Oh, look, there's a mic on this in the shape of a Coke bottle. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Wow.
All access pass to what?
To what? Is there a song? Scan the QR code. Before we close off, I want you to scan this QR code.
Make a video where you all experiment with pilk.
What the heck is pilk? It's fun for the whole family.
Pilk drink. When you mix Pepsi with milk.
No, I'm not doing that. We could do like a punishment roulette where it's like we have to mix different things. Like there's drinks in there that we like and drinks that we don't like, and we have to spin it, and we could record that. That would be fun. QR code? Oh. Wait, how does that even work? I don't think you did it right. Here you go. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to scan a QR code on a Coke bottle. It's a curvy surface, which may be why it's not working as well. There we go. It's working. It's working. Is it a song? I really hope it's a song. Is it a video?
Halsey's summer single. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, so it is a song. Okay. I can't hear the song, Cody.
I don't think any of us can.
We've been bamboozled.
Halsey's summer single drops on Coke Studio. See an exclusive experience with her new single. Sign in now. We're made up with B.I. Who the fuck is B.I.A.?
I don't know.
Kid Leroy.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I just wanted to hear if there was a song.
There's no song.
Why do you have so many tabs open? And who the heck uses the browser that Samsung offers on their phones? It's all about Google Chrome.
You're Chrome.
I wish I was. I'd be rich.
Time to go on Reddit.
No! Get out of there.
Why?
You'll never escape.
The fuck is... Oh my goodness. It's like an unsweet Coke float. Interesting.
That sounds disgusting. It's not interesting.
Unsweet Coke float?
No. Well, it's not even Coke, and it's not even floating. It would be weird looking, and it would be disgusting, not interesting.
Just put carbonated water into cookies and cream ice cream. You have a cookies and cream float.
I'm good.
Or Sprite.
I am good.
So you can have a hint of lime.
I would not want that.
You know, I made a Crush float once. Like Crush orange soda with vanilla ice cream.
That may sound
That's
good.
pretty good.
But that does not. But like the way you described it initially was not good. It is fine. Float. Cody, what did we learn today?
Don't mix Pepsi and milk.
So
unless
did
you
I.
want that creaminess.
No, I'm good. I
You
am
want that
completely
creaminess?
fine living my life, not
It's like
knowing what
this-
Pepsi
it's
and
just like
milk
the Houston
tastes like.
Seaman.
Close this off, Cody.
Creamy.
Close this off.
It's creamy.
Stop it and close. Stop it.
So we learned today that Tokyo Ghoul and Power Rangers are indeed for the devil.
No.
Never mix pickles and
Raisins.
Pickles and raisins.
Yeah,
and
that's
vinegar
good.
and
Good. Yeah, never do
along
that.
with Pepsi and milk.
Yeah, never do that. Never do that.
Actually, you know what? Try it at home and let us know how it went for you.
Well, yeah, you do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Not us.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Screw that.
Like,
We're not gonna do that shit.
Cody,
Not literally.
Cody,
though.
you don't gotta be so violent about it. Cody,
Not literally. Don't do it literally because you need to ask for consent first.
Cody, stop. I asked you to close this off, not go on a philosophical rant.
Oh, what? That NOS Pixie Stick and Gatorade mix. You want me to ban again?
All right, I'll tell the story one last time and then we'll close off. All right, so the drink you are asking about was called Hoax.
Marlon keeps talking about it. Send help.
And what we would do before some competitions is a friend of yours, actually. He would bring a gallon's worth of Gatorade, the green Gatorade, by the way. He would open up 100.
Does it have to be the green Gatorade?
Well, that was the flavor that it looked like at first. And then he poured in 100 Pixie Sticks worth of sugar in there. And he emptied out as well a NOS energy drink can in there. Give it a nice swirl swish. And as soon as you would take the sip, you would get a sugar rush and instantly get a sugar crash. Hoax. Piss. There's the recipe if anyone wants to replicate it. Ton of sugar mixed with sugar and flavoring, water, and energy drink. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the CodeO-cast.
I'm on Reddit. This is great.
It's been Cody and Omar. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll be
on
back.
r/nice guys, where you can get all the tips and tricks on how not to treat women.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Just because you call yourself a nice guy does not mean you're as nice of a guy as you may think you are. For more tips and tricks on how to not treat women, go to r/nice guys or r/just neckbeard things or r/creepy PMs.
I'm gonna make the Hulk's fist roulette. Last to crash wins. God dang it. Go for it, man. And you let us know how it goes. Film it if you can. It's a very fun drink for the first like couple seconds, and then you regret it immediately afterwards. You doing it right over there, Cody?
I'm reading some creepy DMs.
Please don't. Don't get any ideas, sir.
Oh no, me and Alex used to have this as our fucking like pastime.
Oh, just like criticizing those things?
Like, I would call her on Discord, and I
Yeah.
would screen share while you were knocked the fuck out, and we would just be looking at Reddit.
Yeah.
It was funny. We don't do that anymore. I need to do that more.
Who's still here? Who the heck is still here?
3 people.
3 people. Any last words?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
No.
Semen.
Nah.